As you may have seen recently, I did a video on piercings of like emo daddies and metalcore emo scene band member piercings. And while I was on the search for their piercings, I came across the most hilarious thing, and it was on ultimateguitar.com. I feel like before YouTube tutorials like really kicked off, everyone went on Ultimate Guitar to like learn tabs and stuff to learn guitar. It's like a blog post or something about rock stars with piercings, and I just think that is the most fantastic title. Better than any title I've ever made on my YouTube channel thus far, but rock stars with piercings, like, oh, fuck yeah. I don't know who uses the term rock star anymore, since like my father probably. We can't all be dads with the dad spot tattoo. This is something that a dad has written. A dad with no piercings wrote rock stars with piercings. Like he's so into it. Musicians with metal in their bodies is the title. It's top 16 rock stars with piercings. Once I saw this, I was like, I know so many rock stars with piercings. I picked a few of these rock stars that we're gonna look at, and then I've just added a few more to the mix after seeing this dad's post. I was so inspired. So thank you, Dad of the Year. Deserves one of these bad boys for sure. Much like tattoos, piercings became a very common attribute of rock music. We posted the top 10 best rock star tattoos a few years ago. So it's time to check the list of the rock stars with famous piercings below. So famous with your famous piercings. Benji Madden, Good Charlotte. Yes, if there was ever a rock star, this would be the one. Monroe piercing, incredible. I fucking love males who wear upper lip piercings. I love the like femininity it has. It looks so great on guys. I just love it. He's got his snake bites, and then we also have a libret as well. He's rocking it all. He was just such a bad boy. He had to have all these piercings. Trey Cyrus from Metro Station. Honestly, maybe he is Scene Daddy, but he's not really. He just wasn't it enough to be that. But the angel bites were absolutely everything. I love angel bites more than anything in the world. Like, they're some of my favorite piercings ever. People rarely have them, and males rarely have them, and they look so damn good. Like, something about them on guys is just like, it's such a look. So into it. His nose as well. But like, I don't even care about the nose ring. All I care about is those angel bites, and they look incredible. And then of course we come to our boys from Blink. Blink 182, Blink 182. What do you say? Please tell me, because I've been confused my entire life. Like, is it Blink 182 or Blink 182? I feel like a lot of people in Australia anyway say Blink 182, and then I feel like America, I always hear people say Blink 182. So they're probably actually called Blink 182 because, I mean, that's where they're from. So you guys are probably saying it right. Oops, sorry. He had a nice little lip ring here. Not everyone can suit him. Some people can pull them off. Like, he definitely did. I think his lips are definitely big enough to pull that off. And we've got another captive bead ring in there. Why was that the look? I'm so about it, minus that jewelry. Not a fan. He's all about the captive bead rings. He's got them in his nose as well. So like, big fan. Big fan of that type of jewelry. So sorry, Travis. Not into it. Tom DeLonge almost feels like the pioneer of the lip ring. You know what? Anyone before that doesn't matter, because to me, he's the pioneer of the lip ring. Like, he was the original lip ring daddy for sure. And I reckon that's probably what influenced a lot of like band dudes to get like their lip pierced like later on. I reckon he was a pioneer. He made this happen. Zaki Vengeance with his horseshoe septum. We've got some snake bites. Let's bring the snake bites back. He definitely fits more into like the scene, music scene era, but we won't put him there. I won't do that to him. Not a big fan. I just don't think he needs the horseshoe there. I think those snake bites would have just like knocked it out of the park. That's all he needed was those bad boys. Tommy Lee from Motley Crue, and he's got his ears, nose, nipples, genitals. So obviously in this image, it doesn't show the genitals, but show me your genitals. Your genitals. What? But like I've said in previous videos, no one wears nipple rings, but definitely was a look. Like, I reckon in the 90s, nipple rings were a thing. And as you can see here, he's got some big nippy rings in there and he's loving it. Also, look at those motherfucking hoops in his ears. They are thick, boys. He would look like such a tough boy. I definitely remember my dad saying like back in the day that like if you had piercings, it was so wild and you were like a criminal basically. Or Rockstar, obviously. We've got, do not know how to say her name, but the singer from the Cranberries, I don't even want to like try, Dolores. And her ears, she's packed, they're stacked, and I love it. Cranberries I feel like were like 90s era. This would have been wild. This would have been so wild to have that many piercings in your ear, and they look so sick. She's so like naturally beautiful, and these just add to her like, I'm just like a little bit bad though. I'm like a little bit naughty. Keith Flint from The Prodigy, a big boy septum. If you have a look at his septum, to the blind eye, it looks like a horseshoe, but the blind eye would be wrong because it's a curved bar. And this is like another cool look that I think looks so sick because it like sits differently to a horseshoe. Now like people could try and like stretch their horseshoe open to make it do this, but it just won't look the same. But the curved bar sits differently and it has a cool look because like not everyone has this. We've got some pirate earrings here as well. As you can tell, I'm just not really a big fan of the thick boy. A lot of the time it's people who've stretched their ears and like they haven't stretched them large enough to wear like plugs and tunnels, because if you just wear small plugs and tunnels, it doesn't look that great. So they've just gone with some thick ones. But like tons of people seem to have them. It was like of this era and the music scene that these people grew up in, I reckon this must have been like a big thing, was the thick boys. So you do you, and has his tongue pierced as well. Very cool. This man just, I don't know, there's just something about this man. Travie McCoy, is Gym Class Heroes still a thing? I'm gonna have to look it up. It looks like they're still a thing. So Gym Class Heroes, he's the singer. I assume he's still the singer. Travie McCoy, my God. He has, again, I just can't help it, but I love upper lip piercings on guys. I think it's also because it's so unusual. Like rarely do you see people with upper lip piercings and their mouths. So he's got a Monroe. He also has his nose pierced, and then he also has his septum pierced. And the way he has his septum pierced is it's quite a thick gauge. So he's obviously stretched it, and he wears a curved bar in there. When I like really liked Gym Class Heroes and I just thought he was sick. I thought it was such a cool look. So I bought like a curved bar to wear in. It does not suit me. I cannot pull it off. I look stupid, but like it looks so sick. It's such a cool look. I really like it. He's got tunnels as well. It looks like he's also had his snake bites at some point as well. I don't know. This is just such a cool combination of piercings that I love. Slash from Guns N' Roses with a nose ring. Pioneering right here. It always looked like quite a thick nose ring, and it looks like it's a captive bead ring as well, but it suited him. It just suited his whole look. And his ears, like wearing hoops, love that. Like guys to wear hoops that big. See, we're going from those small ones to like, we've got some big hoops here. He's just gone all the way and it's like a completely different look, and I love it. Lenny Kravitz with his nose, his nips, again with the big rings. We're living in the 90s, obviously. Makes a lot of sense. David Draymond, Disturbed, don't even bloody know how to say his name, sorry. But the wildest lip piercings of all time. Fucking hell. With the wildest jewelry out of anyone in the world. These things are out of control. They curl around his chin. I want to give it a kiss. Not because I want to kiss him, but I want to give it a kiss and just see what it feels like. I want to fucking give it a kiss. He could just wear standard jewelry in those, but chooses nah dog. I want to look fucking terrifying and like I'm out of X-Men. It's basically like Wolverine's claws but coming out of his face. It's so crazy. He's gone for the pirate earrings, but not as thick. He's like, you know what? I already look intimidating as fuck. I don't need to be a pirate as well, because like the pirates will flee from me when they see me on the 7 seas. These things are out of control. And he wins, apparently. According to Ultimate Guitar, he wins as the best of the best. Like, no one beats this. And we knew it. How do you even compare to this? But good on him. I'm loving doing these videos and seeing all different people with their different types of piercings. I would love to do a YouTuber edition. So if you guys could write down in the comments below what YouTubers you guys know that have piercings or they have a bunch of piercings, please write them in the comments down below and I will do that. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a like down below. And if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel and I will be back very soon.